Hey campers, George here, back in the man cave. Hot, muggy day outside there today in Minnesota. So spending some time inside doing chores and whatnot. Thought I'd take the time to share with you something that I bought online. Yep, another sharp, shiny tool. You know me, can't walk past them things. Anyway, I was playing online and I came across this. And after looking at the Gerber armbar, I think it is, I kind of liked that. I thought it was a good tool. And I saw this online, which is similar. It's basically based on the same thing. It's different. It's from somebody else. But I wanted to have a look at it just to have a see just how good it is compared to a Gerber product. And this is a multi-tool that I got from ROVER TAC, and it's this one here, and it comes in a nice box. Obviously, it feels kind of heavy. Now, I did use it, and I'm sure you saw in a previous video that I did when I was in California visiting the girls. We went out and made lunch on the farm. Well, they made lunch, and I let them use a cook system that I had, and that was the... Sorry, I'm just getting everything out of the box here. And that cook system was a Kelly kettle. And it was a complete system. And I wanted to see how it worked and how well it worked. So I just said to them, have at it. Let's make lunch. And they did. And part of that lunch included opening a can. Fortunately, I had this with me in my pack because I wanted to have a look at it. I pulled it out and used it to open the can. Took me a while to figure it out. It's been a while since I've used a can opener, to be honest. But I got through and it worked well. So I thought it was time to share it with you guys. Now, like I said, it comes in a nice box and it's got, you know, all the information on the box and everything. One problem I have with doing reviews like this is that I really don't have anything to try it out on. For me, this is a tool for work. And that's probably what I'm going to use it for. And I'll have it on my work belt and keep it as an extra tool on your pocket, and it'll get you by most tasks, providing it actually works. So let's have a look at it. So here it is. Comes in a pouch, and it's the ROVER TAC Multi-Tool. Say hello to Mary, Quality Control, CEO. It's just a Velcro, a basic Velcro close. And it does have a belt loop on the back. Inside, we have the multi-tool. And with it, as you saw in the beginning, it does come with the extra tips. So you can put it into the hex driver. Inside the box, they also have this card that is in it. And it says, "Life is a beautiful adventure, ROVER TAC." And on the back it says, "Dear valued customer, thank you for choosing ROVER TAC products. We're sealing, I hope you're satisfied. Is they have a lifetime guarantee, no questions asked. Send it back, they will replace it." I know that originally when they came out with this product, there was some complaints about some of the stuff and things that had been happening. And this is the latest. They've updated all that stuff and fixed the issues that they had with it. So they say, now, as you can see, it's not small and it's not really that light. So here you have the tool here, has the label and everything. You can see here, and here are the dimensions. Now, they did say it is an 8-function tool. Knife blade, needle nose pliers. This is where I get into an issue. Regular pliers, wire cutter, can opener, bottle opener, screwdriver, screwdriver bit adapter, and a 9-in-1 screwdriver set. So there you have it there. You saw that. I have an issue with that needle nose and regular pliers. To me, if you're putting the needle nose on, it should have the regular pliers in. There's plenty enough room to do it. So I'm sure that's what they did. It does have the wire cutter on there, which would probably be on that same tool. So let's have a look at it. First thing I want to have a look at, and the first thing that got my attention, was the size of the blade. And if you look here, you can see it has a thumb jam so you can push on it, brings the blade out. Did you hear the click in? It does have a lock on it. How good is the lock? That's pretty solid. I mean, it doesn't move sideways, and there's a little movement there, nothing to be a concern about. And it has the regular curve blade. It is basically a spear point, I suppose you would call that. And it does have some saw teeth along the bottom here. You can see that. Not really a fan of that. I would rather have a separate saw, same length. It's just more handy to have. This really limits you, and there's not much you can do with it. But looks very nice. It's a nice big blade, and it comes pretty sharp. So no complaints there. Does have the lock in it there, and you would pull on the lock, and that releases the blade, and it pops back in like that. No lock on a blade, I don't want it. Just a personal preference. You can see what other tools they have here. Starting on this side here, we open it up. Oh, here we have the can opener. Like I said before, I have used this. It worked fine. And I'm looking right here, and I'm seeing it does have a flathead screwdriver on the end. This doesn't lock. So be aware of that. I struggled with the can opener, as you saw, just because I haven't used one in a while. Not the tool, that was me. Bottle opener, and I'm looking and I'm seeing a flathead screwdriver on there as well. Doesn't lock. The screwdriver bit. And looking at it, it is a square head here, and it does have a Phillips head on it already. And hopefully you can see that. Here is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 heads and the adapter. So let's get that out and look at that. If you look carefully at that, you can see it's actually, let's see if I can get that to show it to you. It's a square. You see that? The shape of the screwdriver is square. And that tells me that this adapter for putting the other heads on will have a square there and the hexagonal on that side for the heads. So put that in. There's no lock on it. Oh, is that magnetized? Let's see. These look like that. Yeah. This has a very light magnet on it. So that'll stop the tools from falling out, and you can see it just slides right in there, and you can see it, the magnet actually pulls them in. It doesn't come out. Good thing there. And this clips on there. Oh! Bingo! Here's one of the things I was concerned about with Gerber. And this is locked. Doesn't move. Look at that. It's locked in using the same lock. See that? As the knife blade. Nice touch. Need that. There's nothing worse than putting some pressure on a screw, try and screw it in, and this thing flips closed. I can tell you it stings. Been there, done that. So there's a big plus on this. That I'm impressed now. Your standard 9 typical of the set that they would give you would be, let's see what they got here. They got 3 Phillips, 3 flatheads, all different sizes, and then your Allen, what I call Allen heads or hexagonal heads, whatever you want to call them, on the bed. 3 different sizes. It is a multi-tool. There's no way they can give you everything. To be honest, I have so many of these things lying around in my toolbox. I'm sure I'll have one that'll fit. The standard size will fit anyone. So that works. And a big plus with that lock. Can't beat that with a big stick. And I have a lot of big sticks. The needle nose pliers. Here is where I had the questions why people would, I suppose it makes sense to do it. And that is, say, it's needle nose and regular pliers and wire cutters. I would expect that on them anyway, if you're going to put needle nose on. If you don't have needle nose, then you can say regular pliers are the wire cutters. But needle nose, everybody knows, I'm pretty sure. Here it is here. The handle opens up. You just pull up on it. And I think you pull out. There you go. There it is there. And it has this, a really nice strong spring on that. And here, yeah, there you go. You got your needle nose here, your regular pliers there, and your wire cutters right there. So it is a 3-in-1. That's pretty standard, and you can see how that works. That's not bad. Doesn't need to clip in, I suppose. Doesn't really make any difference. When you're holding it, that's going to stop it from moving anyway. And to put it back, you would, I assume, push these back in. So there you have it. ROVER TAC Multi-Tool 8-in-1. I like it. And this is how much I paid for it. So not bad. And you have your pouch, obviously, that goes in there. And the nice thing about the pouch is they actually have in there, you can see that, the slot to put your heads in there. And I didn't push that in far enough, apparently. And I'll throw that cab on the ground. That goes in there, just like that. And your multi-tool goes in there, just like that. Velcro, belt loop. One thing I did do when I was online looking at this is that I looked to see what other tools they have. Surprisingly, they have a range of tools, multi-tools. You know, the types that are unusual. A true pair of pliers that's a multi-tool. A hammer multi-tool. Things like that. And there was a couple of different options. Offhand, I can't remember. Let me see if I can find the picture and I'll post that. Here it is here. And you can see they have these options. Maybe there's something there that you would like. But ROVER TAC, they've done a nice job. And reading on the website, they did say that, in all honesty, that they had problems when they first came out with it, and listened to what the customers said and took care of it. So you can't complain about that. And like I said, lifetime warranty, no questions asked. They will replace it for you. I'm impressed. What do you think? Let me know what you think. But in the meantime, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. Pretty sure I'll be back again soon. Maybe with another sharp and shiny tool. Maybe not. Maybe we go fish. Maybe we go camp. Walk about. Do some yard work. Start a fire. That sounds like a plan. Just saying. Thanks for watching. Be safe out there.